I realized that we didn't talk about that. Don't worry, I'll surprise you now. Hi everyone, today I have with me Brian to help me with the testing of the lock brackets. Brian, please tell me about it.
How's it guys? As we said, my name is Brian. So I'm a former tennis player of 10 years. I've been at the Global Club of Tennis Club and I've played many tournaments and other good tournaments. I played zonal team, I played West Province, AME, and I played international, and I was number one in all my schools I've gone through. So I've got a very heavy tennis background. Recently I got into paddle. I'm a good friend of Brandon, my brother's friend. He suggested me I play paddle and try it out, especially in the 6 o'clock mornings. So I came to the series at the 6 o'clock mornings, and I met a good few people and I found I really enjoyed paddle. One thing I find about paddle especially is that when it compares to tennis is a very different sport than tennis. It's very technical and also it's very physically quite demanding, so you can play high level. I find with paddle it's much easier to get into, obviously because the surface area is a lot smaller, the mats are more heavier, and I find that also the social market is much more up. So if anyone is looking to get into a racket sport at any time, I highly suggest paddle, and the social market is much higher, and it's much easier to try to get into.
Right, you still playing tennis? You still playing tennis? Competing?
Good question. So I stopped competing about 5-6 years ago, but I did get back into tennis actually last year. I played R-2026 number 1 in ECT, and I have a 95% win rate so far, so I did last year. So I haven't played much tennis this year. I played on Sunday with my dad. I've still got it, but I find becoming architecture and becoming quite demanding. I find tennis took a little bit out of my time, but I find we've played paddle 6 o'clock in the morning from 6 to 7:30. I've actually put the schedule up easier. That's how I really enjoy playing tennis. If I go to UCT or something next year, I do want to play my tennis, but I also want to play paddle.
Alright, so I just wanted to ask you one final question. I remember chatting to you and you said that you live in the southern suburbs. Does that mean that you went to one of the schools there?
Good question. I did. I went to Rondebosch Boys High School.
Amazing.
One of the top schools. So in the area you have basically Rondebosch, you have Sachs, Bishops. Those are generally considered one of the top 3 schools probably in the country, government schools. So I developed my tennis career at Rondebosch and my rugby career as well. So yeah, it's also very pretty schools and the people I go to come out really well. So
Thanks, Brian.
thank you, Maurice.
What is that? That's good, right?
No, you actually got to give it to me, Maurice. Have fun.
Alright, let's do it.
I'm actually supposed to be like Maurice.
No, you're the guest.
Do you have quite a few guests on the...
Yeah, I'm not talking to this, but I'm playing.
What have you got?
I think you'll get it.
I'm excited for the fight. I'm just on the 4.5, 6 so that's a test of I think it'll be fun. It's just, I actually find to watch you, I think almost like 20% penalties, like it's like the difference is more. That's what you think. I find it it's so much easier for me to actually get the ball up, like I can get the ball up, it's so much easier. So, but I really enjoy it. Okay. Yeah, this is my game is going to be 20%. My personal opinion, one of the small sweet spots, I was into the ball, the sweet spot to be small, so it's like the Alright, other guys, over here I have the Max Height 2 racket. This is the first racket I'll be playing with today. As you can see, it has a matte black and has a sleek red tube over here. So it's very basic rackets. I'll say if you look with regards to its weight, it's much more head heavy. And you can see it's got a nice little grip over here around your arm. Very safe racket. One thing I found with playing this racket is that the sweet spot is a lot larger. I find oftentimes my 80 to 90% of my shots are really clean and good shots, and they kind of give off a very nice power. And I found this power trick you can play when it came to playing at the nets, when it came to smashes, when it came to forwards and backhands. So when it comes to just general play and trying to keep very consistent on the court, I highly recommend it. I did find that the top spin on this isn't as high as one such as what it's holding now. It still produces a good level of spin to keep it very consistent ball on the court. Yeah, that's all from my side.
Thanks, Brian. I started playing with the Max Flow 2. It's a round shaped racket. I believe there's a diamond shaped racket. I like the look of the racket, to be honest with you, and the feel of it was really, really well balanced. It being round and so forth. With regards to the stroke play, it was really easy to play with. Where I found it difficult was when I started serving. I couldn't really have that precise placement and spin on the ball that I normally used to. But it is a really good racket. It is, to me, an advanced racket as well. So with regards to beginners and so forth, they should rather play with this later on into the paddle game. But yes, it was a great racket and I recommend it if you like the round shape rackets and you're looking for a well-rounded racket.
You want to swap back if I get a review on that or get something?
No, that's fine. You play with it.
Hi guys, over here I'm the Max for the racket. We should really speak about it. This is actually personally one of my favorite rackets to use. I found that this is very good when it comes to intermediate and the fast pace as well due to the volume of the sweet spot. On this racket here, the sweet spot is a lot smaller, so the chance of missing the ball are a lot more higher, so that's why I say the advanced person can play with playing this. However, I did find particularly the sweet spot provided a nice little pop. Similar to a tennis player when they have a wrist snap of tennis, use that extra bit of power. I found extra bit of power is very good for this racket. Like Corey said, this is a diamond shaped racket, also into my game, and it is more heavy as well. So when I was playing with this, I found it produced very high amounts of power, high amounts of control, and if you look at the modules on the surface here, you see these high amounts of spin as well, making it easy for me to keep it on the court. So when it came to things like smashes, when it came to things like playing at the net, I actually found that my control on the court was much easier, and I found it much more playable as well. So personally, I highly recommend this racket. This is one of my favorite rackets of the series, and for anyone looking for an advanced racket, I would recommend this one.
Thanks, Brian. First of all, when I picked up this racket, I didn't like it because it's a diamond-shaped racket. It's not too hard, but not too soft, so it's probably in the middle. When I was playing with this racket, I felt that I couldn't make any errors. Everything was really smooth. But then when I started going more power, I realized that it just lacked a bit of pop. So it's a very good all-around racket, but it's just missing that extra bit of power. Spin-wise and so forth, everything was much better. Even with the serve, it was a lot better. I could control my serve very well, the spin of the shot very well. So this is, for me, an 8.5 out of 10. And if you are an advanced player, I definitely advise me to give this a shot.
I wasn't sure if it's a diamond shape, so this is what I say.
So yeah, I don't know if you want to change it, but I can just edit it out. I'll just edit out that you said it was a diamond shape. It's not a problem. You can do it.
I was actually going to... I just want to... so I think I was going to talk about the rating. So if I had to give this racket a rating, I would give it a solid 9 out of 10. 9 to 9.5 out of 10. The white one.
Yeah, I'll play with this.
You played with this one?
Yeah, I'll play with it.
Well, I actually quite like this one. I would use this definitely the second racket if I could choose two rackets. I quite like it.
Okay. So next up, I tried the Jungle Light. I was very surprised with this racket. Firstly, it has a very smooth surface. I thought I wouldn't like this, but it is a diamond shaped racket, and every shot of this was really precise, to be honest with you. And because I can't get a lot of spin off of this racket because it's smooth, I actually hit a lot better, and I pushed the ball a lot better. So for me, this is a really big surprise. I would give this actually 9 out of 10. And it is a light racket too with a bottom opener just to there. It's just the offers that more functionality, although it's a little bit quick thing. But yes, I would recommend this racket to anyone that's starting out because without this rough surface, you actually get a lot better balls, which means that you make a lot less errors and you need to put less into the ball. Over to Ryan.
Once guys, so over here you can see I'm playing with this carbon Part 2 R-2026 series. This is quite a wonderful racket playing with my surface. And I say this will be my second and R-2026 rackets. One thing I found about this racket is how large the surface was and how soft it was on the hole. How much hit the ball. I said before I was hitting the racket and then I couldn't feel too much of the ball. I think it's important to be because the rackets do have more control and it takes a lot of freedom. So I did find it very much off the top of the smash and receiving on shots. I was able to easily return it and easily return great high shots due to the high speed. When it came to top spin, I was really top spin. I did find that this racket was very nice side spin, but not so much top spin. I didn't use the fair amount to keep the ball in. The other rackets I played didn't have much more top spin. This is a head-heavy racket. Yeah, it's a very good racket to play with. If I have to give it a rating, I would give it a solid 8 out of 10.
Okay, then one more racket with you, and then we move on to the last racket.
I think we need to review these rackets, I think.
Yes, this one.
This is a very interesting racket, I'm not gonna lie. This is an interesting to play with. This is my favorite. This is my favorite.
You take my color. Why you were against the ball? Because I felt like you were really trying to get into the ball.
I think I'm trying to compensate for the lack of confidence.
Okay.
So the ball I try to keep the more confined, find a sweet spot, the more confined at the top. If I'm going to hit something, oftentimes the ball I can do this. And I feel seems to frame it and bring the ball away. That's why I just want to be hard to get a soft shot and the ball in a way very alive and just keep it.
It's interesting because when I was playing with you and you're hitting those shots, I thought that you had a lot more control over the shot. That's what you were going for. It was more like you were trying to find the shot.
Look, I did have a lot of control with the racket for sure, but I found that you have to kind of look for the control. So you have to play and look for the control. You couldn't just go for a shot, you have to go for a shot with good technique. So, and I was trying to have that kind of confidence. So it's definitely a control racket for sure. I would say that the surface area, the sweet spot is probably in the medium range. Not too big, not too small, but you do miss in this the ball, and you do kind of feel like you're actually back. That's not just
So it's not forgiving.
it's not very forgiving. It's not very reviewable. So I would give it like a 7.5, 8 out of 10.
Oh, that's nice. And what about power and so forth?
I thought the power on this racket was actually really good. There were some really good shots. Like I said, every time you hit a powerful shot, you can feel that pop. And oftentimes you hit a powerful shot, you kind of try to feel that pop. There's one thing I did struggle with. I did have the 1 or 2 shots where I found that very now and again I was going for shots, like 1 or 2 shots, and I didn't control very well. And I was going to the spot I was wanting to go into. Otherwise, at the net, I thought it did really well. Because of the high control and high use of the racket, I could control it really well. Due to smash, of course, I did do some good smash with it. At the same time, due to the lack of pop, I found it compensating for pop and not trying to really hit the ball. And in regards to slice, excellent racket when it comes to slicing the ball. Backhand slice, forehand slice, it produces a nice, because of the high control and the frame as the high slice, it does different things. If you're trying to do all the competitive science, I highly recommend this racket. If you're looking for a racket where you can play good and you want to feel good, I wouldn't recommend this too much. Unless you're more of an advanced player, you have a specific racket you're looking for, then yes, if you're looking for something that's using a top and a good feel of the ball, I would so much recommend this racket.
Thanks, Brian. On the left side, I play with the jungle. So previously I played with the jungle light. So when I saw this, I was quite excited because this one is different in that it has a rough 3D surface. It also feels a little bit lighter. The small disservice that it has is that the grip on this racket is really thin. So it's not the same feel as if it was like having the extra overgrip. When playing with the racket, I felt that it had one less than the jungle light, which is great because it's a harder racket, so it's a more advanced racket, which means that you have more control. You have a lot more control of the ball. You have to put a lot into your shots. By putting a lot into your shots, you actually get a lot more water in your shots as well. So for me, this is a solid 9.2 out of 10. My favorite racket so far. Off the serve, it just lacks a little bit of pop to be honest with you. But overall, you can do a lot more with everything else.
Okay, so we're still playing the last racket.
Yes, you haven't played with the jungle. And you also, that's not a jungle, but
Do you want to play with this racket or
I think next I'll try this, I'll try what you do.
that one? You might actually play pretty well with that one.
Cool. Let's see.
It's actually not that bad of a racket. I don't like sometimes when you in a pressure point you need it in a back. Pressure point. I found that with that racket.
Alright, let's go. good with you.
I'll just get a picture.
Okay. Okay. Alright, I just played with the Max Type 2. I thought that this was a very solid, well-rounded racket, diamond shaped, 18K carbon. There's a little bit of 3D print in the racket. It's a lot softer than some of the other rackets, which gets a little bit more pop, but maybe a bit too much pop. And maybe if you need a harder racket, this one might be. It is a relatively advanced racket. I did not enjoy serving with this racket, so that was a little bit of a negative for me. If I have to score this racket, I'd give it probably an 8 out of 10.
Hello guys, so I'm here with Carbon Flow Generation 2 series. I thought if you intermediate player looking for power, looking for fair amount of control, this is a racket for you. About one thing about this racket here, the sweet spot is generally smaller, but the power to produce on this racket is unmatched. It did have that pop, and I found that all the shots when I tried to get were very nice. However, this racket didn't contain that much spin, as you can see by the surface. It didn't contain that much spin, so a lot of your shots are not going to be flat. Otherwise, one thing I noticed about this grip was that there isn't an overgrip along the handle, so the grip also not smaller. So I recommend if you're intermediate to advanced player, get a thicker grip, and that way you have much more control. Otherwise, this is a heavy racket as well. But if you are intermediate to advanced, looking for a good racket, for an overall court game, I recommend this racket. I would say 5 out of 10. Thanks for that.
I won't lie, the camera's not recording me. So I'm only recording off this camera. Okay. So that's why I'm also testing with the racket. I'm not going to get a lot of this. We're not going to get the normal position.
Yeah.
So that's why I'm like, a little bit of this. That's fine. No worries.
Okay,
Yeah, we'll just carry on. We'll still get our racket reviews, and we still got this camera angle. So it'll be nice for the video itself.
okay, so are we going to play more on the court or?
Yeah, just to cover the rest of the rackets. You got 2 on each of them. So you haven't done any of the jump balls?
I don't think so.
Yeah, you haven't done any of the jump balls. Then I haven't done these 2. I'll try your green next. Okay. Overhead only. Take it away, Brian.
How's it guys? Over here you can see out the jungle hut. I would say this is a very good beginner to intermediate rackets. I found there's a lot of control with the racket, not too much power, and I found that there isn't so much spin with this racket as well. So if you're looking for more of the flatter shots, and you're looking for the controlled flatter shots, I'd highly recommend this one over here. When it comes to ground strokes, I thought it was very effective on the ground strokes and very effective when it came to playing at the net. The only thing when it came to smashes, I didn't find this offset just a little bit. Otherwise, you see there's a bit of a bubble opener over here, so you guys have a bit of fire afterwards. You can go right here. And yeah, if I had to give this racket a bit of a rating, I'll give it probably around about 7.5 out of 10.
Thanks, Brian. On my side, I've got the Carbon Flow 2. To be honest with you, this is the racket that's closest to a tennis racket feel when I'm actually hitting ground strokes. And I've been wanting or trying to find a racket that feels like a tennis racket. But reality hit me as I started playing more and more and more. Playing a tennis racket on a paddle court isn't the best idea. I struggled a lot with the overheads on this racket too, and the racket itself felt quite small, which I actually didn't enjoy myself. But it is a good racket, I think, if you're a beginner and you're starting out. It's nice and light, it's got a round shape, and there's still a lot of texture on the racket too, so you can get a fair share of spin. But I don't think this is for an advanced player. Thank you so much. If I had to score this, I would give it a 7 out of 10. Last record. Last record. Where you've got this one, right?
Yeah, I'm going to play the last jungle one. Thank you, Maurice.
Oh, almost there. Yeah, cheers.
Sorry? I looked at the color and was like, it's so nice.
Oh, this is very, I enjoyed it a lot. Alright, so last but not least, I'm playing with the Carbon Type 2. This was a very fun racket, I must say. I really enjoyed playing with this racket. It is a bit soft, but it's so difficult to make errors. Every shot is sweet. Like Brian said, sometimes it is a bit difficult to actually feel the ball. It doesn't affect your output at all. I could just swing and I knew that if I kill the ball well, that it was going to go where I wanted it to, which is very surprising. There's not too much like 3D printing on the surface, so you don't expect too much spin. But at the same time, you've got all that control, and it's soft, so you've kind of got that extra bit of balance on the shots. So for me, this was a very different racket to play with. I think that it suits both intermediates, beginners, and advanced players. So I would say I'll give this a 3.5 out of 10. Right?
So here I'm playing with the Light Jungle Generation 2 series. I thought, okay, so first of all, the grip was really small, other than that, I thought it was an excellent racket, especially for beginner and advanced. I found that the power production of this racket is really great, and so was the control as well. I found many high shots coming my way, and I could ease control and put in the court. This racket, for what Maurice told me earlier about tennis swings, I thought this racket produced the easiest tennis swings out of all the rackets. I found that I was able to really get around the ball, get a nice stroke, get a nice transition stroke into the court, and I was very well to the court. So if you're a tennis player looking to transition into paddle, not sure of your swing, I recommend this racket first. I recommend way easier. When it came to smashes and when it came to bigger bodies, I found I could get the sweet spot really easily, and it was really easy to handle the pump. That's one thing I found about this back, it's nice little pump on the back. So if I hit a smash from a forehand or backhand, it just came off the back so seamlessly and so nicely, and I was really able to maneuver the ball around the court with very great control and also quite a bit of power as well. There is a bit of a barbell opener on this as well, so if you guys are looking to have a bit of fun afterwards, I highly recommend this racket. I know some tennis players out there. So if I could give this racket a bit of a rating, if you're an intermediate to junior player, I would say that this is probably about an 8.5 to 9.5 out of 10. If you're more of an advanced player, I would say it's about an 8 or 8.5 out of 10. Otherwise, I highly recommend this racket.
Thanks, Brian. Thanks so much for having this today. And I hope you enjoy our racket. Thank you.
Well, Maurice, I hope I gave a good racket review today.
Yes. In fact, the last thing I would like to figure out is your top 3.
I know this one. Yeah,
go for it.
Number 2.
phone to. And then it would be the USB. Yeah, that's fine. I like the challenge. Yeah. If it had a thicker grip, I think this would be and I also like the only difference between that
I think you pay pretty well.
you play
I think it's like, my personal opinion is how do you fall on a gadget? Because when you play high level, the gadgets have to fall. They don't always appreciate it. I think it's, like I said, under the pressure, what racket do you run a gadget? Give me a normal. There's a thing like it's just a gadget. I actually really did. What's it doing? What do you
glad you liked it.
Can I help you pack up, Maurice, or you're all good?
I don't really have much to pack out, don't worry. Thanks so much.
Where did you get those from?
Ooh, I think it was takeaway there.
Yeah, and I see a lot of people use it at the moment because I'll see I'm recording like my triathlon training one of these days. I might need one of those.
These are like very economical as well. Like you can get versions of these that cost like 34 quid. Like, but actually this is like a few hundred pounds.
Yeah.
So it's a complete difference, yeah. And also its attachments, you can kind of